I have a quick little video today on the Reesibi R5 electronic air duster. For my day job, I work with computers, and like many, I have a can of compressed air in my tool bag, something like this. I'm sure you guys probably have one in your house too. What's inside actually isn't air. It's a propellant or refrigerant, and one of the most common is R134A. That's the same thing it's used in many homes and auto air conditioners and heat pumps. The use of these gases can have negative environmental effects as well as other problems like the cans icing up, huffing concerns, flammability, etc. So these electric rechargeable blowers are a nice replacement option for that in my experience. So let's go over a few specs here of the air duster, and then I'll show you some of the ways I've been using it. It has a 7,500 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium ion battery inside. I believe it's 3 18650s. You've got a USB-C charging port here on the back, and this is the switch. It can take an input of 15 watts, which is a little bit faster than like your average USB-C device. It's not a phone or something like that, and charge in less than 2 hours. And the runtime here is between 20 and 40 minutes depending on the output power. And you got 4 power indication LEDs here. I just turned it on. You can see I've got 3 out of the 4 turned on mine. No, 4 out of 4. You do have a LED here at the front, but it's pretty dim, and I'll show you that. And then you've got the nozzle here. This comes off, and it does tilt down for easier storage. You've got a couple things that come with the blower itself. You've got a nice felt bag here to store everything in. You've got a USB A to C charging cable, a manual, a cleaning cloth, and then another nozzle. This one's got some brushes on the end just to help with anything that's stuck on or stubborn, I guess. The blower here uses a brushless motor. They say it runs at 90,000 RPM, and this is a variable speed motor, and you've got 3 settings anywhere from 50 to 90,000 RPM, so 50, 70, and 90,000. They claim this is a 90-watt motor, but I can't figure out how they're saying that or computing it, and frankly I just don't believe it for something this size. Startup speed here is very quick, as well as shutdown speed, and I'll let you hear that. So you can see it turns on and turns off very quickly. As mentioned before, you've got 2 buttons here at the front. You can press to speed that button up, and then to slow it down too. This is the LED as I was talking about. And to show you how powerful that was, it just blew all the other stuff that I showed you there, what included in the bag, completely off the table. So it's got some power to it. You heard that it's not super loud. You can have a conversation with someone while using it, but you would need to speak up some. One way I wanted to show you how the power of this was just to kind of show it on my skin. So this is low, and there's medium, and there's high. And you can see it deforms my skin pretty well. So I've been using this in a few different places. I've been using it for cleaning off computers and electronics, and while I didn't have anything super dirty to film, I will say that it's strong enough to clean off computers just fine, and I'm not having the feeling of needing to be, really short bursts, or maybe not use as much as I would with a chemical air duster. And I can say it works great for cleaning out the keyboards, especially that end with the bristles on it. And the next thing I used it for was some auto detailing. While it's probably a little small for this, if you're just trying to dry an entire car, it worked really well to blow water off the paint in some places for kind of a touchless dry. And then it worked really well for smaller trim pieces that you just can't get a towel into anyways. I did do a little bit of experimenting with my 3D printer and printed a nozzle that is more restrictive here in the end to maybe help it be a little bit more focused. But while it does fit on here pretty well, it just created a bit too much back pressure and isn't actually more powerful. So I'll be playing with that probably a little bit to see if I can make it work the way I want to a little bit more or not. But it's kind of a fun thing to do if you got a 3D printer too, easy. So I will definitely be using the Reesibi R5 air duster in the future. It's pretty powerful, rechargeable, and has a much longer runtime than a traditional canned air. It's kinder to the environment too, if that's something that's important to you. At the time of filming, they are offering a pretty significant coupon on their Amazon product page, which makes it quite a bit better value. Thanks to Reesibi for sending this one to me to check out and review. And thanks for watching the video, liking and subscribing to the channel, and I will catch you on the next review soon. Thanks for watching.